First off, I want to thank the brave men and women who work behind the wall. I want to thank them on a national level because their job goes unrecognized.
How do they try to turn a guard?
Well, correctional officer. Sorry, I apologize. But correctional officer.
How you guys doing today? It's Anthony Gangi, host of Tier Talk. I got a question I want to pose to you guys, and this question is all about us understanding your perspective, getting an understanding of your thoughts, your views. And there's going to be a series of videos that we're going to do on this because I'm hoping to use these videos for a presentation. But the best way to present the information that we're going to provide is by getting your perspective. So the question that I'm going to pose to you guys today actually comes from a term that Connie Eileen taught me called role ambiguity. Basically, do we understand what our role is, what our job function is? Ultimately, what are we prescribed to do? And the first question I want to ask relates to safety and security. Do we really know what safety and security means? And what does that specifically mean to you, your perspective? How does that relate to your job function? So again, if you're custody or uniform staff, what does it mean when I say your job is safety and security? What does that mean? What does that mean to you, specifically you? And what does that mean when you interact with other departments? How does that role come into play? But let's go from the other perspective now. If you're on the civilian side and you're looking at what custody does and someone says to you, hey, custody's number one function is safety and security, what does that mean to you? What do you expect from custody? And how does that function interact with what you got to do? I'm very curious to see what type of dialogue we have here, because this dialogue could be used later for me when we present on bridging the gap between civilians and custody, or uniform and non-uniform staff. And I think it starts with perspectives and bringing about an understanding. But again, good question. Curious to see your responses. And as always, guys, the show is Tier Talk. If you haven't, please subscribe, interact, engage, comment, hit that bell. That bell is going to notify you every time I post a video. Stay safe.